Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to mp4 Trading. Today's video ay ituturo ko sa inyo ang ating trading setups for swing phase 1. Pero bago yun, disclaimer muna tayo. Phase 1 trading setup. So ito yung 7 steps na susundan natin every time iti-trade natin yung phase 1 strategy sa swing opportunity or swing trading setups. Number 1 is market bias. So yung market bias, ito yung magsasabi sa atin ng direction as to kung anong direction natin siya i-trade. Magbabay ba tayo, magsasell ba tayo, up ba or down ba yung market. Number 2 is yung opposing zone. So basically, yung number 2 na opposing zone, it means there should be no opposite zone na babanggain yung price on a higher time frame. So since this is swing trading, ang higher time frame natin sa swing is weekly time frame. So for example, magsasell ka sa swing. So dapat, if you look at weekly time frame, dapat walang demand zone na babanggain malapit doon sa price, no? If meron, ibig sabihin invalid yung setup. You don't need to go to number 3. And number 3 is SNR level. So ito yung dinagdag natin recently. Ginamit natin tong support and resistance level as an indicator to filter yung mga zones na magandang i-trade. So mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano gagamitin yung SNR level. And then number 4 is the S&D zone or supply and demand zone. So the idea is we want to sell above SNR level and we want to buy below SNR level. So basically, pag sinabi natin we want to sell above SNR level, it means we want to use supply na nasa taas ng SNR level. And we want to use demand na nasa ilalim naman ng SNR level if we want to buy. And then yung number 5 is risk to reward ratio. So ibig sabihin, we want a setup that will give us at least 1:2 or more. So if the setup ay hindi kayang i-meet yung at least 1:2, hindi natin siya iti-trade kahit valid siya. Number 6, risk management. So itong risk management natin, so meron tayong suggested na risk management. So for starting, at least 2% lang yung i-risk natin per week. So yung 2% na yan, i-divide natin yung ating portfolio o yung ating let's say for example, 4 yung opportunity for this week. So i-divide natin yung 2% sa 4, so that would be equivalent to 0.5%. O 0.50%. So ibig sabihin, bawat isa, ang ialat natin na risk percent is 0.50%, no? So half percent lang, no? Then number 7 is yung trade management. Ano yung gagawin natin once na-activate na yung ating order? How are we going to manage the trade? Now let's go in detail on these steps, no, para at least mas maintindihan ninyo. Number 1, market bias. So, again guys, our first priority na i-trade is yung currency pairs with strong buy and strong sell. Para sa may mga automated dashboard, yan po yung dark green and dark red na color. So, yun yung priority nating i-trade as much as possible, no? And then second priority na lang natin is yung buy and sell signal or yung red and green na color lang, no? And then we have less priority kapag buy and sell lang siya. Signal sa swing lang. Hindi natin siya, or less priority. Pwedeng i-trade pero less priority na natin siya. And we do not trade yung currency na may weak buy and weak sell, no? So ang reason behind that, ganito kasi yan, ano, yung strong buy and strong sell kasi, if ever na humina siya, let's say, nung nag-trade ka, ang lakas niya, strong buy and strong sell siya. After 2 days, pwede siyang humina. So, pag humina yan, so it could become, let's say, from strong buy, magiging buy na lang siya. So, at least kahit papano, hindi pa rin nawala yung ating bias, no? Meron pa rin tayong reason para i-hold yung trades or reason para hayaan lang yung orders natin since meron pa rin naman tayong bias dun sa same direction. Ang reason naman kung bakit we don't want to trade yung weak buy and weak sell, kasi if ever humina yung weak buy and weak sell, ang susunod na dyan is invalid. So totally mawawala na yung bias. So that's why it's not ideal to trade yung mga pairs na may weak buy and weak sell. Lalo na yung mga black yung colors sa mga may dashboard or yung mga invalid, no? So as much as possible guys, gusto natin yung strong buy and strong sell signal lang yung ating ite-trade. Okay? So next, number 2 is no opposing zones. So make sure to validate setup by looking at higher time frame. So since we are swing trading, ang higher time frame natin is weekly time frame. So if signal is sell, there should be no weekly demand zone near the recent price. So for example, this one, let's say nag-analyze tayo, yung bias natin is sell, no, pababa, we want to sell. So let's say ito yung H4 supply natin. Kaya lang yung recent price nasa loob siya or malapit na siya doon sa weekly demand zone. Pagka ganyan guys, we don't want to trade, invalid yan kasi may opposing zone. So take note guys, no, pinag-aralan natin sa trading zones that a higher time frame zone is stronger than lower time frame zone. So ibig sabihin, there is a higher chance na mag-bounce off yung price from the higher time frame zone. So malaking chances na ma-SL tayo pagka ganon. So as much as possible, we don't want to trade yung zone or yung setup na merong opposing zone na malapit do sa recent price or mismong yung price is nasa loob na ng opposing zone. So next, ito naman, let's say you want to buy, kaya lang yung recent price nandun na or malapit na dun sa weekly opposing zone, which is in this case supply zone. So pagka ganito, invalid yan, so hindi natin siya iti-trade. Okay, so don't worry, mamaya guys, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung examples, no, ng sinasabi natin na there should be no opposing zone, and I will show you some trades na tinik natin. At the same time, I will show you some examples na rin, para at least makita ninyo. So I think itong ipapakita ko sa inyo is share din natin yan sa ating GC, so everybody knows the trade. Okay, so number 3 is look for SNR. So let's say for example, na-validate mo, valid yung setup, walang opposing zone, so we can now proceed to step number 3, which is we need to look for SNR level or support and resistance level. Ano po ba yung support and resistance level? So basically, support and resistance level are areas or levels sa chart na merong bounce yung market. So meaning nire-respect. So meaning from that level, the market bounce up. No? Parang nagkaroon dito ng area of support and then a break siya na pwedeng maging resistance in the future. No? So many people actually use support and resistance. That's why it's very known and many people are using it. Pero tayo sa group natin, we don't want to use support and resistance, but instead we want to use yung supply and demand na makikita above or below this support and resistance. So for example, in this one here, no, meron tayo ditong level or areas wherein price is respecting. So how do we validate a support and resistance? At least guys, pag nakita ninyong meron dong reaction yung price at least 3 times, no? So ibig sabihin valid yung SNR na yon, no? So there is a higher chance na pag pumunta dito yung price, many people will look for selling opportunity here. Why? Because nakita nila there is some kind of reaction. Okay? So kagaya nito, another example, here we have 1, 2, 3. So this is a valid support and resistance. So people will buy from this level. So that is step number 3. Look for support and resistance but do not trade it, no? Indicator lang natin yan. Next, look for SND above or below SNR. So for example, selling yung ating signal, no? Kulay red or strong sell siya. So we want to sell here. So bakit dito tayo magse-sell? Kasi nakita natin meron ditong SNR, people will sell here. So saan nila ilalagay stop loss nila? Sa taas. So we want to take advantage of that, no? So syempre gusto nating i-take advantage yung mga stop losses na yun, kasi alam natin that yung stop losses are all paano ko ba sabihin to, pending orders, and the market actually hunt or look for this unexecuted order to turn it into liquidity. So always remember guys, no, pending orders does not do anything sa market not until na ma-trigger or ma-activate yon. So that's why the market is attracted to those pending orders or stop losses, kasi once na ma-activate yun yung magbibigay ng liquidity sa market na magiging reason para gumalaw yung price. So now since we already know na tina-target ng market, especially ng mga market maker, ng mga institutional trader, or pwede nating sabihin composite man, no? Yun yung terminology na ginagamit ni Richard Wyckoff, yung whale o yung mga large player o big player sa market. So tina-target nila kung nasaan yung mga liquidity na yun. So yung mga stop losses na yun. So the market will go there, trigger the stop losses, and then move to wherever direction na gusto nilang puntahan. Now, since knowing that concept, we want to apply that into our strategy, no, to make our strategy much high probable, mas mataas yung probability na mag-win tayo because we are trading with the big players. So now, since we already know that this is a support and resistance level or yung tinatawag nating herd price, wherein people are looking for this level na para i-trade nila, no? So gagawin natin, we will sell high, and for buying setup naman, if this is a SNR level, we will buy low kasi people is buying here, so we want to buy low. So basically trading, para kumita ka, you need to sell high and buy low, no? Number 5, so once na identify na natin yung ating support and resistance and supply and demand, now we need to set our take profit. Yan. So as much as possible, gusto natin, no, yung ating setup makapagbibigay sa atin at least ng 1:2 or 2:1 risk to reward ratio. So anong ibig sabihin niyan? For example, dito tayo magsisell. Okay? So this is our entry. So if your stop loss, let's say, is 50 pips, so your take profit should be at least 100 pips, no? At least times 2 nung iyong risk, no? Para makuha natin yung 1:2 risk to reward ratio. So that in long term, no, the idea is tuwing natatalo ka, -1, pero tuwing nananalo ka, +2. So in the long term, mas magso-survive or ipapala rin tayo, mas lalaki yung kita natin compared doon sa ating mga losers. So that's why risk to reward is very important, no? So syempre minimum lang natin 1:2, you can target at least 1:3 o 1:4. So depende po sa inyo yan, no? But most of the time, ang pinaka final TP natin is yung recent low. Ano yung recent low, guys? No, yung pinaka mababang low. Let's say you are selling, hanapin mo yung pinaka lowest low malapit sa recent price. So kung nandito yung price, look at the lowest low near the recent price, so you can target that. Pag buy naman, hanapin mo yung recent high, no? So this is our final TP. So as much as possible, dapat aabot siya ng at least 1:2. If not, then we don't trade it. Okay? So number 6 is risk management. So how are you going to manage our risk? Magkano yung i-risk natin? So ang advice ko, guys, set your weekly target and weekly risk. So for example, pwedeng ang weekly target mo is at least 4% a week, so that in 1 month that would be times 4, so that will be 4 times 4, so 16%. So at least, okay, at least maka 16% ka every week. Malaking bagay yun, ano? So kung sakali naman na manalo ka ng sunod-sunod every week, no? So at least meron kang ginugol, meron kang objective every week. So alam mo kung nagpo-progress ka or not, no? Then you can also set weekly risk, no? Halimbawa, let's say maximum mo this week 2% lang ipapatalo mo, so that in 1 month, if ever matalo ka ng totally sunod-sunod 1 month, lahat losing trades ka. So 2% times 4, so that will be 8% lang ng account mo. So at least kahit papano, after a month na puro talo yung trades mo, you still have 92% ng account mo. So may chance ka pa na makabawi. Unlike sa iba, nag-overrisk sila. So after a month, minsan nga lang, weeks nga lang, sunog na. So tayo, we want to make things, sabi nga nila, slowly but surely. No? Di baling mabagal, pero ang gusto kasi nating i-build is yung consistency. And at the same time, habang binibuild natin yung consistency, we want to protect our capital. Okay? So capital preservation pa rin, guys, no? And next, if you have 4 pairs, for example, lahat valid yung 4 pairs na yan. So all you need to do is to divide yung iyong weekly risk, let's say 2% into 4. So that will be 0.50%, no? So halimbawa nga ito, no, 2% risk a week divided by 4 pairs is equal to 0.50%. So ibig sabihin, bawat pairs ay magre-risk ka lamang ng 0.50%. Okay? So you can gradually increase naman yung weekly target and risk percent mo as you get better and better each month. So kapag nagiging confident ka na, nagkakaroon ka na ng kumpiyansa sa system, alam mo na yung ins and out ng system, then you can increase the weekly target and risk percent, no? But starting, so advice ko nga is 2% lang. Next is we have trade management. So yung trade management, it answers the question of how are we going to manage our trades. So there are 4 ways na pwede mong gawin to manage your trade. Actually, generally meron tayong 3 lang, no? Pero actually 4 ito, yung pang-4 kasi pwedeng manual exit, no? Hindi ko na lang sinama kasi ito yung pinaka common, no? Number 1 is break even. Yan. So ano ba yung break even? So basically, let's say positive ka na, so ang pwede mong gawin is you can put your stop loss at break even. So kung may commission, so i-cover mo na lang. So medyo mag-secure ka ng konti, let's say 2 pips just to cover dun sa commission and swap fee, no? Kasi minsan pag nag-hold tayo ng trades overnight, so may swap fee yun. So yung change over fee na tinatawag, no? So maliit lang naman siya, pero pwede na natin siyang i-cover, no? Instead of placing your stop loss exactly dun sa entry, medyo kumuha ka ng konting, let's say 2 pips or 3 pips para at least if ever matamaan yung iyong break even, still hindi ka negative, no? Kasi na-cover mo siya. Then we have the scale out, partial profit. Now let's say you want to close some of your profits and kasi gusto mo siyang i-hold ng mas matagal, and also positive stop loss. So ito parang din to, ang goal mo rin dito sa positive stop loss or trailing stop is to hold your trades as much as you can para ma-ride mo yung trend, no? So that if ever na yung market pullback, tamaan yung iyong SL, at least nakapag-secure ka ng some profits. Okay? So ipakita natin yan isa-isa. Okay. For example, ito, no, break even. So when to move the stop loss to break even. So for example, if price move in our favor and hit 1-to-1, risk to reward, kung yung bias ay mawala na and we are already in profit, so pwede na natin siyang either i-close. So yun nga yung isa sa trade management, close trade for whatever profit na acquire mo do sa setup, or break even mo siya. So basically, pag sinabi natin break even, ito yung gagawin nyo, no? Let's say price move in your favor, 50 pips, ayan, kasi ang stop loss natin is 50 pips, so na-hit na yung 1-to-1. So pwede mo nang i-move yung stop loss mo sa entry. So you can put it a little bit higher kung buy, no? Just cover some pips, let's say 2 to 3 pips para lang ma-cover mo yung swap fee, no? And then pag minove kasi natin yung stop loss natin at break even, kumbaga risk free na yung trade na yon. So whatever happen now dito sa setup na to, hindi na tayo malulos, no? So laging yan yung unang goal natin, mag break even, no? And then if the market move in your favor, and then makukompleto mo yung 1:2 risk to reward. No, at least risk free ka na, wala ka nang iisipin, then you can trade other pairs, no, if you want, since naka break even ka na rin naman, ano. And then again, sabi dito, if bias is gone, we are already in profit, no. So wala na yung bias, pero in profit ka, you can break even your trade. Or sabi nga dito, if price move in our favor in hit 1:1 risk to reward. Next is the scale out. So ano naman po yung scale out? No, basically, take profit yan, o yung partial take profit, no. So for example, na-hit na yung TP level mo, pero gusto mong mag-iwan ng part of your position to maximize yung trend ng market, no. If bias is still strong and ina-expect mo na baka mag-push up pa siya, you want to hold your trade as much as you can, then ang pwede mong gawin is take part of your position. Let's say for example, ang ginamit pong lot size nung nag-buy ka dyan is 0.10. So pagdating niya dun sa take profit level, so you can close some of your position, let's say 0.5, and then hold your trades for as much as you can now, no? So yun yung tinatawag nating scale out, no? So kailan natin ginagawa? Ulitin natin, once na ma-hit na yung TP, yung target mo, or kung malakas pa yung bias, okay? And then you want to hold your trades for as much as you can. And number 3 na trade management rule is positive stop loss, no? So kailan natin igagalaw yung ating stop loss into positive side? If we are already in profit and new structure point is formed. So anong ibig sabihin niyan? Mamaya papakita ko sa inyo. And if bias still strong and we want to hold our trades much longer. So for example, here we enter here, stop loss sa ilalim, price move in our favor, no? And then price create another structure point. Ano to? Bali, no? Drop, base, rally. So if makita ka ng formation ng bali or mountain naman siya kung downtrend, then what you can do is move your stop loss below that bali, securing etong profit na to, no? So basically from here to here, yan na yung sure profit mo. If the market move back and hit your stop loss, at least meron ka mabubuk na profit. So ito po yung trade management rule na pwede nating apply sa ating swing trading setup. Okay? So ngayon ipapakita ko sa inyo yung application niyan sa live chart, no? So let's go. Okay, now nandito tayo ngayon sa ating chart. So right now nasa Euro AUD tayo na chart. So ito yung tinrades natin or ginamit nating o pairs na pinaggamitan natin ng ating phase 1 strategy. So itong setup na to ay shinare ko sa ating GC. So everybody knows it, no, yung before and after nitong trades na to. So ipapakita ko lang sa inyo kung paano natin in-apply yung 7 steps, okay? Para i-trade itong Euro AUD. Alright, so ano yung first step natin? So yung first step is bias. So yung market bias. So ano ba yung bias natin nung actually August 15 natin ito shinare, no, sa GC, no? So nung August 15, let's look at the Telegram channel para makita lang natin yung bias that time. Let's go to Telegram. Okay, nung August 15, ito yung signal natin around 9 AM in the morning. As you can see, swing. Okay, meron tayong strong sell na bias sa Euro AUD. So na-establish natin, sabi natin na yung market bias dapat ang iti-trade natin is yung strong buy or strong sell lang. In this example, meron tayong strong sell. Okay, so now balik tayo sa chart. Alright, so right now, nandito tayo sa Euro AUD. Na-establish natin na yung ating bias is strong sell, so we want to trade it. Number 2 step is we want to look if there is opposing zone. So let's look at weekly time frame nung time na yon. So as you can see, ito yung price noon, recent price nung nag-analyze tayo here. Okay? So ang ginagawa natin guys to confirm kung merong opposing zone sa left, what we did is we draw horizontal line. Okay? Ito kasi yung candle nung last week, no? Yan, and then we extend it sa left side. So as you can see, ang unang babangga is itong zone na to. no? Yan. So we have demand zone here, drop base rally. Kaya lang kung mapapansin nyo itong demand zone na to, even though yung price is nasa loob ng demand zone, pero yung 50% ng zone is already penetrated. Now, ito yung exemption to the rules. If merong opposing zone, pero yung opposing zone is penetrated na yung 50% niya, so ano po ba yung ibig ko sabihin? Let's say ito yung zone natin. You can draw pip there, high to low. Na kunin nyo yung pinakagitna, yung 50%. No? Let's say mag-drawing ka dyan ng line. Okay. So ito yung 50%. So as you can see, itong candle na to is nag-close. So take note guys sa dapat mag-close. So yung candle na to is nag-close below the 50% of this opposing zone. So ibig sabihin itong opposing zone na to, there is a possible o mataas yung chance na hindi na siya i-respect ni market kasi the price already breached yung 50% niya. Okay, so this is the only time na pwede mong i-trade kahit may opposing zone. Basta, ulitin ko 50% of the zone is already penetrated. So, valid yung setup. So, we will go to step number 3. So, step number 3, we will look for support and resistance. Pero ang tanong, saan natin hanapin yon? So, we will go to 4-hour time frame. And then, sa 4-hour time frame tayo maghanap ng SNR. Okay? So, in here, as you can see, in-identify natin itong levels na to as SNR level kasi as you can see, the market is respecting this level. So as you can see, price is bouncing up from this area. Okay? And then what we did is yung step number 4. Ano yung step number 4 natin? Step number 4 is we will look for S&D above. Since we want to sell, we will look for S&D above this SNR, which is here. And then anong na-notice nyo sa S&D na to? Okay? Meron siyang imbalance. So this zone is a strong level of supply where sellers are waiting to sell. So that's why we decided to take our positions here. Then we place our stop loss just above the zone. But have some buffer guys. Huwag nyong sasagad. And then our take profit is 1:2 minimum, no? So as you can see, this setup pretty much played out perfectly according to the plan. So na-trigger yung order natin dito and then price stall a little bit and then this happens ng Thursday, Friday. And then natipi tayo nung Monday na. Okay, next week or this week lang. Yesterday. And then as you can see, price continued to drop even lower, taking this low, no? So yeah, so this is it guys, no? This is for Euro AUD setup. The other setup na nagmaterialize na share natin is itong GBP NCD, no? Dito sa GBP NCD na to, it's same thing. Number 1, strong sell siya. Number 2, valid din yung setup natin. That's why tinrade natin to. Number 3, let's identify yung SNR. So, yung SNR level natin dito is ito, no? Yan, actually this level. Yan. So, ito yung SNR level natin. 1, 2, 3. So, nare-respect talaga ng price tong level na to, no? And then, this is the zone that we sell from. Okay. And then, we place our stop loss. I think somewhere around here. Okay. So, price move in our favor. Nag-move na tayo ng stop loss at break even. So, we are still holding until tamaan yung ating take profit. Okay. So, ito yung ginawa kong trade management guys. No? I move my stop loss to break even kasi na-hit niya na yung 1-to-1. Okay? So, hindi ako nag-take partials dito. No? Since 0.02 lang yung ating lot size. Ayan, so I'm still holding the trade, so risk-free na to. So whatever happened now, no, we are already down at least how many pips from this? So 148 pips already, no? Again, I shared this sa ating GC, no? Share natin tong setup na to. So everybody know it, no? Hindi tayo dito nag-cherry pick. So ginawa natin, pinakita natin sa inyo yung application ng setup, then nakita nyo yung resulta para at least meron kayong paggagayahan. Okay? So, again, so optional na lang guys. Let's say na-hit na yung iyong TP, or let's say, ito yung pinaka-TP natin, ano, you have the option na tanggalin yan. Then pagpunta dyan ng price, you can close, let's say, yung half ng 0.02, no? And then hold your trades kung gusto ninyo na i-hold pa siya ng mas matagal, kasi let's say you expect price to take this low, no, para i-continue yung kanyang bearish momentum. So optional na lang yan guys, no. So pwede nyo i-apply yung iba't ibang trade management, no. And then also with regards to risk management, so again, ang suggested nga natin at least risk 2% every week para sa mga starter. So magkakaiba-iba na lang tayo dyan, ano, depende sa risk appetite ninyo. So pwede nyo sundin yung 2% risk per week, pwede mong i-increase yun. So it's up to you, no, it's up to you guys. Pero as much as possible, magsimula ka muna sa mababa, no, para at least makuha mo muna yung consistency, saka mo na lang unti-unting itaas yung iyong risk percent. Alright, so yeah, so this is it guys for trading setup. If you have any more questions, so don't hesitate to message me. And also, meron akong sinishare na mga trading setups dito sa ating gumawa ako ng additional na GC or channel para sa Telegram, wherein I shared all the phase 1 swing setup every week. So as you can see, yan, ito, meron tayong selling opportunity sa Euro, sa GU, sa USD, JPY, no? So, sell sa Euro, USD, GBP, USD, nakabuy naman tayo sa USD, JPY. Kasi tatlo lang yung valid na setup, at least, based sa rules na tinuro ko, tatlo lang yung nakita kong valid, no? I shared this nung, I think, Tuesday. Ayan, so yun lamang guys. So again, i-update ko kayo dito kung ano magiging result na itong trading setup. But nonetheless, ito yung trades natin nung last week, and as you can see, nag-share ako ng 4 na pairs, pero 2 lang yung nag-materialize. Yung 2 hindi tayo napagbigyan, hindi na trigger yung order natin, pero yung 2 ay we are already in profit, no? So yung Euro AUD ko TP hit, yung GBP NCD is na still running in profit, no? So I think tatamaan na yung take profit niya mamaya-maya lang, or probably tomorrow. So yun lamang guys. So thank you for watching. See you sa next video. God bless.